welcome family, and thanks for joining me for a trailer discussion of Empire Season 4, Episode 8, baby, 8. This is going to be a quick trailer discussion and breakdown of what I see and some of the things I might think will happen in Episode 8. So stick with me, ride with me, tell me what you think. If you think I'm wrong, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Here we go. I want to keep certain things in mind. This next episode is going to be a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. So much pain, people might be making some irrational decisions. I'm going to start off with some things to keep in mind. Jamal, his mind frame, he just been heartbroken. The man that he loved and told his family he loved him about to be part of the family, stabbed him in his back. And we know about Jamal, and we know people like Jamal. What I'm referring to is, remember, he was addicted to them pills, and relapse is part of your recovery. So I think Jamal at this moment in time will probably relapse because the man he loved is gone. The person he spent most time with over these last few weeks is gone. His family got so much other stuff to deal with, they're not going to have time to check into Jamal and make sure that he's okay. And he's going to be left to his own devices and a lot of time on his hands without Warren now. And I think he might start pill popping and bottle popping. I just see that. Andre is all over the place because he's over medicated. So I want y'all to keep that in mind as I go through this trailer real fast. Andre's over medicated. Things can get very emotional. He can be on an emotional roller coaster, baby. Loving you ain't never healthy. Loving you ain't never been good for me. Vivian Green, baby. Vivian Green. I ain't gonna mess up your song, Viv. Even though I like to sing it, though I can't sing, but I ain't gonna mess up your song, baby. All right, here we go. So, I think Hakeem, we see Hakeem go to the studio. Shine is in the booth, and Tiana's doing her thing. Hakeem messes up her session. He busts on in. Looks like he stops a session, being very rude. Hakeem has a running theme of being immature. Baby boy, baby child, just immature. When he came along, Lucius probably was doing his thing, just giving him money, and Cookie, of course, was away. So Hakeem is very immature. This has been a running theme through this season. All right, so he busts in, and I think he tells Tiana, he wants her back. He wants her back. And I think Tiana tells him, look here, she don't know if she's ready for all that. She don't know if she's ready to be a full-time mom like that. She needs to think about that. And I think that pisses Hakeem off because I'm Hakeem lying. What you mean you gotta think and wait? Let's get this popping. It was already popping. Yeah, I was. But Hakeem, you messed it up on that court hearing, blaming her for everything. Especially come out that you had videoed all them tapes. You messed it up. So anyway, you got to do more than just pop up to try to get her back, baby. You got to do whatever you did to get her the first time. You got to do that. All right? You can't just pop up and expect her to be on your tip. And I think he's going to lash out because of immaturity and say something like, yo, it was your fault that I don't have Bella. And if you did what you supposed to do, we will all be a family. You messed it up. And I think that's what she going to pop him. Because we see him get slapped. Bop. So I think it's gonna go down like that. I think Shine, not knowing everything in the situation, what's going on, I'm gonna tell him, look, don't let nobody get between you and your baby girl. Good advice, but in this scenario, Hakeem got to do some apologizing to Tiana because he did her wrong. She stood tall for him. She was there when he got the baby. She moved in. She helped him out. She even took the stand and tried to do what she could do. And he was ungrateful for the sacrifices that she made. And he thinks she was supposed to jump back on his tip because now he want to give her some attention. I'm glad she got some self-respect if I'm breaking this down correctly. Remember that, ladies. Have some self-respect. Even if you love the brother. And same way with the brothers. Even if you love the sister. Have some self-respect. Make them earn it. Make them earn it. Even if you still love them, make them earn it. Anyway. Alright. So, Cookie, as I said before, and that's been building since Lucius had his memory back, Cookie doesn't see Lucius' lines as Lucius' lines. She gave him an opportunity to prove himself, and he fell with that Anika situation. And the family got played, and he placed him in greater jeopardy. So she's not feeling like he can do what he needs to do. So she needs to be the man because she was holding it down when he was the white for them 9 months or whatever, being the white. She was holding it down. So I think, well, we see that she tells him, let me handle it. I don't think Lucius going to let it slide like that. He going to come up with his own plan because the reason why he stepped up and took that other challenges, he needs to prove to himself and also to his family that he's Lucius Lyons, that he deserves their love, that he could be in charge, that he could handle business, that he could be head of the household, head of the family, that he could be that lion. So I think he's going to work on a plan and Cookie's going to work on a plan. Now we see some of Cookie's plan. She go to Warren house, kicking the door, waving the full four. You know, at this point though, I think Warren would probably told Cookie everything she needed to know because he's feeling low too. Like I said, everybody's on that emotional roller coaster this episode. Episode 8 gonna be emotional for this family. Alright, so Warren, the man that he turned around in love, unsuspectingly, not looking for love, finding love in all the wrong places. He found love without looking for it, you know what I mean? And it just hit him. So he lost his love. Mrs. D done sold him out and set him up. So a lover could find him there with Mrs. D, and she puts it out there. She drops the dime. She runs it down the resume. What's the 411? You know, Cookie, what's the 411, Mrs. D? Or the 411? Oh, Warren is my cousin. My nephew. Your nephew? Yeah. And Warren's supposed to set up a threesome with Jamal, somebody else, to give me some compromising pictures. But he failed. And so Warren got a sock in his mouth by his boo, and Warren is by himself. Mrs. D is kind of done with him. Jamal's done with him, so I think he would have told Cookie whatever she wanted to know without all the extra gunplay. And I think Warren, since he's at his low, he going to run it down. This is what she got planned next. And his next plan is going to be for Andre, because they already know what they did for Jamal, and they know what they're doing with Hakeem. So Andre's the next plan. I think Cookie and Lucius going to visit Andre. I think they're going to run down, Cookie's going to run it down with Warren told Cookie what's the setup for Andre. I think the setup for Andre is also going to tell that detective lady they're going to run down the medication, and whoever that girl was, they might run that down too. But I think the detective lady got something to do with this whole scenario that's going to go down with Andre. So what I think is going to happen is they going to tell Andre, because he is all emotional right now. He going to be crushed when he finds out about the detective lady who he was just talking about he loved. And he's going to be crushed when he finds out about the medication, him being over-medicated. He is just like not stable right now. And he's just going to let the damn go. He's going to tell them, look, this is what happened in Vegas. Me and Sean did whoop-de-whoop. It's going to be emotional. They're going to cry. And we see a picture in there with Cookie hugging Andre. I think that's what Andre's going to tell him what time it is, what happened. To free his soul, his conscience. Set it free. So I think that's what's going to happen. And when that happens, I think Lucius is going to come up with a plan for him, for Andre, to tell the detective lady some type of story to try to set up Mrs. D. Because if Warren can keep his mouth shut, they can set Mrs. D up, and the tide will begin to start turning. So, I think they're going to set Mrs. D up, and I think Andre is going to go back to the detective lady and act all messed up. He got something to tell us, something to share. And what he might, I don't know exactly what he's going to share. Whatever Lucius have him share, I don't know exactly how they're going to twist it. I think he might twist it. I got to think about that. If I think of something, I'll leave it in the comments section. But I think that's what's going to happen to the detective lady. She think he's going to testify. Well, not testify. Yeah, testimonial on what happened to clean his soul. But she going to give us some other information that's going to work for the family. We're not going to find out until this comes back for the second half. All right, family. That's what I think is going to happen in the season 8. I think Jamal's going to have a breakdown, gets back on them pills and alcohol. I think Andre going to have a breakdown, semi-breakdown, and come clean and tell Cookie and Lucius what happened. I think Warren's going to disclose Mrs. D plan to give the family the upper hand when the Tigers start turning. So when the second half of this season happens, it'll be the Lions on attack, starting to be on attack. I think Hakeem is going to try to get Tiana back, but because he's immature, he's going to come the wrong way, just like she supposed to jump on his tip, and she ain't going for that. All right, family. As always, I love y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace, family.